宝に剣輝く勇気確かに閉じ込めて奇跡キリストは自分だけ
And here is wild chat. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And here is SIC Kiwami Tamashii wild chalice. Well, actually, it's not a surprise, is it? I put it on the video name already. If I'm actually want to be nasty, I could have actually just put SIC wild chalice in there and just to surprise everyone. But that would be bad, really. So now I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to not copy. Well, you can say I actually take inspiration from other people's review on Kiwami Tamashii figure by talk about the box. No, I'm actually not going to talk about the box. I'm just going to say I agree with everyone else saying these are beautiful box. They're plastic cases, which is really not plastic cases. They're plastic card. They're thicker than just sheets. They're card, so they're tough, and they're folded together, so it's actually really durable. And inside the card are thick, colorful, really well illustrated. It's more of a case for keeping than the standard SIC box. The standard SIC box really is a bit flimsy, and the case and the plastic trays inside is not designed for you to actually play around with. So this is much better. Okay, and so here we have the wild chalice figure by itself. This is actually my first Kiwami Tamashii figure. I was going to get Hibiki, but for the time being I thought that I would actually hold off from that because I want to get the original SIC Hibiki, Sanki and Ibuki. But of course they're expensive and they're rare, so at the moment I don't have much luck, but I'm going to keep trying before I decide to settle with the Kiwami Tamashii figures. Because to be honest, I actually don't have any other toy series that is really at this scale other than my Microman figures. But 90% of my figures are approximately 1 to 12 to 1 to 10 scale. Life is really difficult when I'm trying to post them next to each other and one of them is so big and the other one is so small. But having said that aside, Chalice is really nice, and they did not skimp on any of the detail at all, even for the size. The only thing that I will probably be disappointed, but well, I expected long ago, is that those are not die cast. If they're die cast, they'll be even brilliant, but for something this small in die cast, it will lose a lot of its detail. Another really nice detail is on the chest, which because this figure is so small and my camera is so bad at taking detailed photo, it's not going to show. But the praying mantis symbol is actually molded into his clear chest. The chest piece is clear green, and you can see on the inside it's actually a silver piece on the back to actually shine it out. So it looks like it's actually glowing. And the same thing applies to the eye, where I'm imagining it's going to be two clear yellow, metallic yellow eye on behind this visor, which the visor is clear green with some gold at the top. And it's a shame that they didn't actually keep this one in clear red, so well, it might make lives a bit better, but for something this small, for such a good price point, I cannot complain. So we now move on to the weapon, which is the Chalice bow with the twin dagger that is actually attached into it. Again, really nice detail, but I have a feeling that the detail is different to the full-size SIC Chalice bow. They probably did not copy it exactly because the end result probably doesn't look very good on such a small scale, so they changed it. And since we are talking about accessory and weapons, let's talk about accessory. I haven't actually taken them out yet because I think I prefer the bow a lot, so, but I might take them out later on. But it comes with the 2 dagger in extended blade form. Also come with 4 hands, 2 for the left hand and right hand for holding the dagger, 2 open hand, which one is here, the other one is on the figure, and a closed fist in here, and the other is the holding hand for the Chalice bow. So other people cover articulation already, but I thought it would be nice to actually go over it here again. The head does go up and down and left and right, but it's not full 360 because of the collar. But I don't like seeing figures with his head turned 360 anyway. Creeps me out. The shoulder armor is on, I believe it's actually on the ball joint to the body. So you wiggle around, turn a little bit to actually give you extra room for the arm. The arm is ball jointed into the body, but it's also a swivel joint on the shoulder, so he can actually go forward, backward, wiggle a bit, and then extend out up to about this much. There is a cut joint here, so he can actually turn his arm like that. Elbow joint, which can bend up to just over 90 degrees, which is not bad. The hand is on a ball joint, so it can turn 360 and swivel. I found that Chalice chest, unlike the other, doesn't really do up and down that much, but it turns around a lot more. I'm guessing it's because of the design of his chest, which restricted the movement. Leg-wise, it can go up this much, going back very little, but it can go out, and there is a cut joint again, so the leg can spin this way. The knee is double jointed, so it can fold basically all the way. And the ankle joint is basically a swivel joint in the middle, but 2 cut joints, one on the top, one on the bottom, which gives you a turn at the top, a wiggle like that, and the last cut joint is here at an angle, so that the leg can spin along it slightly. So add them together, and you can do all of the pose you require for the leg. So you can do that. You can go outward like that. Yeah, going up and down, left and right. Yeah, everything. So that's it for articulation. And now for a bit of a rant. This figure is really nice, I will admit to it, and I'm really happy to actually get this figure, especially for such a low price. But really, Bandai, can't you actually make your SIC Wild Chalice extended release, please? I mean, you have re-released it twice already for your Tamashii show every year, and now 2010 they're re-releasing it again on the Tamashii show 2010. That means that you have a mold that can be repeated several times, and you are selling it at 5,000 yen, which is a standard SIC price. So why are you not actually selling it in the general public? I mean, it's nice and all here, but when I want to pose him against Blade King from here, it's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I mean that you're going to release the next King form as well in Kiwami Tamashii, but really, who is my standard SIC Blade King form is going to fight other than the Joker? So please, Bandai, at least in some way, or even make as a web shop exclusive, something that everyone can actually try and get one instead of being beaten up by all of the Yahoo Japan auction people, or the even worse, the eBay seller. So that's it really for me on week 2. I'm guessing I don't actually have much else to actually show, so maybe you'll see me on week 4, maybe not. So until then, see you next time.